students, in last video we studied about noun. What is noun? Noun is the name of naming words. In this video we will study about cases. How many cases we have in noun? We have four type of cases in noun. First one is subjective and nominative case, objective or accusative case, vocative case, possessive or genitive case. So we have four types of cases in noun. First of all, we have subjective or nominative case. When in any sentence we use noun as a subject, it means when we have a sentence and we use noun as a subject. Subject means a doer in the sentence. As we have example, Ram writes a letter. Here, Ram. Ram is doer in this sentence. We have to find out doer. Who does something in this sentence? That is called as subject. So, Ram is also a noun. Ram is also a noun. So, we can call it subjective case. Let objective case or accusative case. As in subjective case, we use noun as in subject, and in this case we use noun as an object. As Ram called Reena. Here Ram is calling Reena, so he is doing something in this sentence. It is subjective case. And Reena, it is also a noun, so it is used as an object, so it is called as objective case. Let vocative case. Vocative means to address someone or to call someone. We can say it is vocative case. And in any sentence, when we used to address someone, we use a noun to address someone, it is called as a vocative case.
Start.
As in vocative case, we have an example. Ram, you can take the books. Here, someone is addressing to Ram. Ram, you can take the books. So, Ram is vocative case. And next one is possessive case. We can call it also genitive case. It means it shows ownership, belongingness, means when someone is related to that other person. It may be living or non-living. When it is used in living things, living as Ram, Sham, that who has life, that is called as living things. And we use noun plus apostrophe, nouns plus possession. It is the rule of living things. As Ram's pen. Ram is a noun and it is also a living thing, living, and pen is non-living. So we use Ram's pen. Ram is noun and we use apostrophe with Ram, and plus this is possession. So it is as vocative possessive case. Next one is when it is used in non-living things. We use possession of noun. As possession of noun, in living things we use nouns plus possession, and in non-living things we use possession of noun. As we have table's leg. Table is a noun but it is non-living thing, so we can't use here noun plus apostrophe plus possession. It is wrong. We have to use leg of table, because we have to use of possession of noun and leg of table. So it is used with non-living things. Some we have exceptions in. We have some exceptions also, like when we talk about place. We when we talk about place we use apostrophe s, as Delhi's population. Here we use apostrophe. And when we talk about time, we have also used apostrophe with noun. For example, one day's leave, it denotes the time, so we have to use apostrophe with time. Celestial, when we use heavenly body, as moon's presence, we are talking about some matter about universe. So sun's rays, we have to use also apostrophe with heavenly body. Next one is idiomatic expression. We have two types, literal or implied. When we are talking about literal things, we have not use any apostrophe or any possession with noun. In implied, when we use implied, we have to use apostrophe with noun. Next one is personification. Personification, when we are talking about personification, we have to use apostrophe with noun. Next, noun, when we use noun and s sound, that is called as hissing sounds, and apostrophe or possession. Noun is singular or plural. It may be in both cases, singular may be or plural may be. But in that case, we don't use hissing sound, as Paras, car. We have a hissing sound. So we have to avoid this hissing sound, and we don't use this case. As we have candidates list, it is right because we have a singular noun and we have to use apostrophe with noun. But in other case, candidates list, it is a plural noun, and there in it we don't use apostrophe, so we have to avoid hissing sound. As boys, we never used hissing sound with boys, we have to use boys. As yours lovingly, as yours lovingly. And in another example, we will never use hissing sound, because here we have a possession yours lovingly, so you should have to avoid this hissing sound. Possessive words are like my, our, your, her, his, its, and when we use its, we never use hissing sound with it. Thank you all.